Welcome back to the channel. It is November 20th. This is Friday, and we're going to break down. This is probably our last game that we have an opportunity to win right here. We're breaking down Jets against the Los Angeles Chargers. This is a important game after the bye. Um, I don't want to go down in the record books as 0-16. I really don't. I thought we was going to get our win last week. We were almost there. Um, I think we have an opportunity this week. And as you can see, there's still light at the end of the tunnel. As you can see, I got the Clemson Tigers jacket on with the Jets hat. You know what that means. Trevor Lawrence is gonna come to the Jets. As long as the Jaguars handle their business. You know. Win a couple games. They play tough against Green Bay. Now they're facing the Pittsburgh Steelers. Luton is kind of showing up. He's kind of showing up. But as long as we continue to lose, but I don't want to go down in the history books as 0-16. You know how hard it is to go 0-16. It's we're bound to win one game, okay, just one. I think this is the game right here. Joe Flacco, we seen what he did last week, going up against the Patriots. He connected with the three receivers. As long as these three receivers are healthy, we are a threat on the offensive side. I tried to tell you at the beginning of the year. Obviously, it didn't come through fruition, and none of these guys, the trio wasn't healthy altogether. And you really never seen potential, and it finally was shown last week against the Patriots. Joe Flacco kind of like threw the game away with that interception in the fourth quarter, but you saw what the possibilities were. You saw Brashard Perriman be explosive, get 2 touchdowns. You saw Mims, the separation that he had against Chasey Jackson. And then Crowder didn't come on into the game until like well into the second half that he became a threat. But all three of those guys are a huge boost for our future. Obviously, we want to get more guys in the draft and probably free agency, but just seeing that positive outlook from that wide receiver position is a good thing. It's a good thing. Now, this week, Joe Flacco again is going to be starting at the quarterback position. Sam Darnold is going to be out with that injury with his shoulder. This is a very bad Los Angeles Chargers defense. Bosa is still out, I believe so. We have some injuries at the cornerback position and some losses as we have right here. Brian Poole is going to be having season-ending surgery, so we're losing a lot of veteran guys. Our whole secondary is straight youth and draft picks. Bryce Hall, Lamar Jackson. Finally, Bryce Hall got his first game last week. Now he's going to be thrusted into this position against the LA Chargers, which is a very tough matchup. Lamar Jackson, who's been coming on at mid-year, and then now he's becoming a starter right now. Arthur Millette is a journeyman. Javelin Guidry he's a young quarterback, but has a lot of speed. Corey Ballantyne was a pickup. Ashton Davis is at safety. So this is a very young secondary that we have right now. Definitely something that Justin Herbert can take advantage of. But our defensive coordinator usually does well against rookie quarterbacks. So I definitely think this is going to be a high-scoring affair between the Jets and the Los Angeles Chargers. If you're betting, I like the over. If you're doing this in fantasy football, if you're doing this in DraftKings, or you have any of these players in fantasy football, start them. Start them. Okay. I don't think we should be 9.5 underdogs against the Chargers. Like, Chargers aren't good. They're 2-7. They're horrible. They're 2-7. They're not horrible. They have a bright future. They can't close the game. Week in and week out, they can't close the game. And then if you're looking at our schedule, after the Chargers, it's the Dolphins, the Raiders. All these are losses. Dolphins, Raiders, loss. Seahawks, loss. These on the road: Rams, loss; Browns at home, loss; and then the Patriots, who are probably going to make the playoffs. I think they're going to squeak into the playoffs. The The only win, so we don't go down. You don't want to be in history books for this reason. All right, just let's get this win. We're still gonna lose, but get this win. I don't want to be 0-16. No, no. I'm sorry. I'm stubborn. I don't want that. I don't want that on my record. No. So I definitely think this will be a high scoring game. Tons of injuries on both sides. Blake Cashman doubtful. Hopefully, Bless Austin plays because we need all the corners we can get going up against Keenan Allen, Hunter Henry, Jalen Guyton. They have Mike Williams. They have a ton of weapons on the Los Angeles side, and Justin Herbert used each and every one of them. He does not, pepper one guy besides Keenan Allen. Everything else is spread out. Keenan Allen gets what he needs, and he's happy. 65 receptions, 690 yards, 6 touchdowns. He gets that, but this should be an exciting game this Sunday, especially coming off a bye. The Jets trying to fix their roster and trying to catapult themselves into the future. Just this all is player evaluation. Hopefully, we have Michael P. Ryan, bolstered touches, and he's the number one. Frank Gore needs to sit back a little bit. We have to see what we have in him as well. So I'm gonna give us a win for this week. We'll be 1-9, and then we'll end the season 1-16. That's what I hope that happens. I can see it. I think we can, and then we're huge underdogs against a 2-17. People throwing money on the Jets against better competition weeks prior. So at least you have a shot against a 0-9 team against a 2-7 team. Thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We're going for that Clemson boy. We're going for that Clemson boy. Please follow me on Instagram and Twitter at MessengerSD. I'll be back with another video tomorrow. Thank you guys. Peace out.